UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith, along with my colleague and commentator Daniel Galvan. We're here for the South Texas Showdown between UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. And Dan, UTRGV is off to its best start in Division I history.
Yes, but here's the thing, man. Coach Todd Lowry has done a phenomenal job creating just a culture of success. They have 12 wins already, 12 games to go, but UTRGV for the first time this year has dropped back-to-back games. They lost in WAC play to CSU Bakersfield and New Mexico State. They're starting to face some adversity here, but they're playing a tough team in Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. This is the time of the season that really is a stress test for the culture, the process that the team has instilled, and I think they're going to pass with flying colors.
Coach Lowry talks to the coaches' corner about what a big deal it is for this team to face such tight competition midway through. CSU Bakersfield won the WAC championship 2 years ago. New Mexico State is the defending WAC champion. So we'll look to see how this team has learned from that adversity. A big part of what UTRGV is doing offensively comes back to the play of junior outside hitter Bojana Mitrovic.
Yeah, okay, so Bojana Mitrovic is just amazing to watch in person. The ferocity of which she hits her balls on her kills are just, it's scary but really, really impressive. Now the numbers are just as impressive. You look at the last 5 WAC games, the first 5 for Bojana, she's averaged over 15 kills per game, and then if you look at how she's played against Texas A&M Corpus Christi, we've played the Islanders 2 times already. She's averaged 18 kills per game, so they're going to need that today to get the win.
You can't overlook the fact that Bojana Mitrovic was arguably the best player in the WAC last season, didn't win Play of the Year, but she's making a strong argument for it this season. And then when we look defensively at UTRGV, the play of freshman middle Barbara Silva.
For a first-year player, what she's doing is historic, literally. Okay, she has 84 block assists. That's the most ever for a freshman here at UTRGV, and we have 12 games left. She's going to be in the record books. She's really instilled just a phenomenal presence defensively, and along with Alex Ecker, they're going to need to do that against Texas A&M Corpus Christi to kind of disrupt their speedy offense.
Silva and Ecker combined for over 130 blocks on the season, which is an astronomical number for this program. But keep an eye on Silva as the game continues tonight. She's just 3 total blocks away from setting the all-time record for total blocks among freshmen at UTRGV.
Yeah, we have to keep a look at that, keep a look at this game, Brian. I'm so excited. This is a non-conference game, but it's the South Texas Showdown, and you can really feel kind of the tenacity in the Fieldhouse.
You can feel the tenacity from Dan here. The tenacity is vibrant among all the fans in attendance. We'll come back in just a little bit after a timeout. You're looking at the South Texas Showdown, sponsored by the Navy Army Community Credit Union. This is UTRGV Women's Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
in the pool,
on the court.
we wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us,
Our professors and peers.
Our coaches and teammates.
And our opponents.
We compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities.
And believe that we can inspire others
just as they can inspire us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose. We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
the Western Athletic Conference.
At Churches, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back. This is the Coach's Corner. I'm here with UTRGV head coach Todd Lowry. Coach, off to the best start in the program's Division I history. How does it feel to have that much success early on?
It was great. We had a great preseason and started off the WAC real hot, and then, we've gone 1 and 2 here in the last 3 in the WAC. So, this is a good game out of conference. Rivalry gets the girls excited, and the big thing, we're back at home, and get us back on track and start getting ready for the weekend.
You talked about this past weekend. It was tough, but you were playing the last 2 WAC champions. What does that do for your team as far as gaining experience in those settings?
We didn't do the things we needed to do on the court. New Mexico State's a great team. Bakersfield, maybe not the team they've been in the past, but you go into their house and they play tremendous defense, and they just frustrated us. And we got to learn to be a little bit more patient on offense and not make unforced errors. And Bakersfield kind of gives us a sneak peek of what we'll see tonight. So I think it was good, and this will be a good preparation match for us to move forward with.
Your offense has been something special all season with Ragni and Boyana, and then the defense that you guys have set up here. Did you expect to have that much success offensively?
We knew we were much better offensively than last year, and Ragni's come in and done a great job, and of course Alicia stepped up a little bit better than she was last year, and then adding Barbara in the middle has created space for Boyana, and having her back healthy after kind of a rough preseason with her shoulder, the offense has definitely come along.
What does it do for your team to have such a powerful regional rival that you can play in the middle of WAC play?
It's awesome to get a team like this. I mean, they're top 60 in the RPI right now, so to get that kind of match on a Tuesday night at home is a lot of fun for people to watch. We're going to see some good volleyball tonight, and I think it prepares us to go into the weekend, and if we can hang with these guys tonight or get a win here tonight, we're going to feel good about ourselves going into the weekend against Chicago State and UMKC.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That'll do it for the Coach's Corner. We'll take another timeout. When we get back, we'll have starting lineups and then the opening serve. This is UTRGV Volleyball.
At Churches, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
in the pool,
on the court.
We wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us,
Our professors and peers,
our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
We compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities.
And believe that we can inspire others
just as they can inspire us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose. We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
the Western Athletic Conference.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I am Bryan Smith along with my colleague in commentary Dan Galvan, and you are watching the South Texas Showdown sponsored by Navy Army Community Credit Union. We are looking for UTRGV against Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Big matchup tonight for both teams. It's be the third matchup between them. We'll take a break for just a moment while they do the national anthem. We'll be back with starting lineups. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
Let's take a look at those starters for tonight. For the visiting Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Their lineup will look like this, starting with number 2, Brittany Galvan. She's their captain. The junior, number 5, Madeline Dowd out of Alameda, California. The 6-foot senior out of Reno, Nevada, Morgan Carlson. So number 20, the 6-foot middle blocker out of Murphy, Texas, Madison Fitzsimmons. The setter, number 14, out of Louisville, Texas, Kristen Nicholson. The 5'5" defensive specialist out of San Antonio, Texas, Madison Woods, number 1. And then the libero, the 5'8" out of Allen, Texas, Kate Koplecka. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi is coached by Steve Green in his first season. Assistant coaches Michelle Cole and Brandon Chen. Now we'll take a look at those UTRGV volleyball players. Starting on the outside, the 5'9" sophomore from Myri, Norway, Ragni Steen Knudsen. Also on the outside, the senior from Round Rock, Texas, number 2, Alicia Watson. Up next, co-captain for UTRGV, the 5'10" sophomore out of Helotes, Texas, number 3, Alexandra Eckler. Middle blocker, freshman out of Campinas, Sao Paulo, Brazil, 5'11", number 12, Barbara Silva. Other co-captain for UTRGV, the right side junior, 6'1", out of Novi Sad, Serbia, number 23, Bojana Mitrovic. The setter, 5'9" junior out of Ust, Serbia, number 8, Tina Sekulic. And the libero for UTRGV, number 6, the 5'10" senior out of Dakar, Senegal, Fatoumata Da Costa. UTRGV is coached by Todd Lowry in his second season. Assistant coaches Vinny Bigan and Erica Atache. Well, I think athletic trainer Ashley Ilwell and the strength and conditioning knows Matt Taylor. UTRGV comes into this one looking to rebound from a rough start. But Dan, what are your keys for tonight's game?
All right, let's look at the keys of the game. The first key is protect home court. All right, UTRGV has kicked the year off with an undefeated start at home, Bryan. They're 3-0. And the Fieldhouse in Edinburgh is the last place where UTRGV beat the Islanders back in 2007. Second, disrupt the Corpus Christi quick set offense. UTRGV is going to have to use defense to stop the Corpus speed. That's what makes this Islanders team so unique, the way they set up their attacks with the quick set. And lastly, maintain confidence, all right? You're going to see a lot of crazy back and forth roller coaster volleys in this game, but losing those points can be absolutely demoralizing. It's important for UTRGV to kind of maintain that confidence and keep that body language so consistent, Bryan.
It's going to be a big matchup for both programs. UTRGV looking to right the ship after a rough weekend against two strong WAC opponents, CSU Bakersfield and Mexico State. Coming in, UTRGV is 12-7, 3-2 in WAC play. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 11-6, 6-0 in the Southland Conference.
They've dropped 2 sets in their last 6 games. This is a huge game. If you look at the remainder of the schedule for both these teams, each are the toughest opponent they each have. If you look at RPI, which is the rating percentage index, I mean, this is a big-time game. Sure, it's non-conference, but the atmosphere is absolutely special. Bryan, look, at the top left corner, you got the pep band. You got the top right corner, you got the baseball team. In between, you got a packed field house. This is going to be a phenomenal South Texas showdown.
You got to love any regional rivalry, but what's special is this South Texas showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union, is the premier rivalry series for both of these schools. Non-conference opponents, they don't see each other a lot. They'll see each other 3 times this season, and this is the final of those 3 appearances. Coming in, Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leads the South Texas showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Credit Union, 9-8. UTRGV could pick up 3 big points with a win tonight and really launch themselves into controlling position in this showdown. But we are just seconds away from first serve. Both teams with the customary handshakes, the head nod. Action, 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 as Dan talked about.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. You mentioned this is kind of the end of the first chapter of the South Texas showdown, all right? We've had soccer, we've had cross-country matchups. This is volleyball. After this game, you mentioned 3 points on the line. Right now, UTRGV down by 1. There's going to be about a month break before these two schools collide in the men's basketball realm. A lot is at stake. UTRGV has had a phenomenal year, Bryan, but this is a matter of defending home court and facing a rival.
It'll be a good test for UTRGV. Coach Lowry in the coaches corner talked about what it meant to have a strong non-conference rival in a rivalry that means something.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're looking for tonight. You'll see both teams taking the floor on the front line for UTRGV. You see Watson, Ecker, Knudsen, Mitrovic toward the back line, Silva hugging the back line. Sekulic in position to serve. And DeCoste, as you see, comes in for Silva. And then looking on the other side for A&M-Corpus, the front line.
Serving for UTRGV, number 8, Tina.
And we are looking at the first serve. Sekulic opening the serve for UTRGV.
Sekulic, the setter for the team, has really pieced together an added to her game in terms of just being a really effective server. And that's a nice tool to have, kind of to add to your toolbox if you're a setter, to just bring that to the table to the team, in addition to what you already do setting up the offense.
And we've talked about what UTRGV has. Senior Alicia Watson. Sekulic with the serve. Nice attack by Madeline Dowd, but the block stands strong for UTRGV. That one goes out. UTRGV actually trails this one 1-0. Back to serve, Dowd for A&M-Corpus. Knudsen with the dig.
And if you're UTRGV, this is something you kind of want to shake off. You look at that first point, the block did go out of bounds, but you kind of like what you see out of getting a touch on that ball.
Quick 2-0 start for Corpus. Dowd with the serve again. Knudsen with the dig. Sekulic for Eckler.
Trying to attack down the middle and disrupt that A&M-Corpus Christi defense.
they were able to kind of defend that. And for the Islanders, that's kind of a great sign early on.
Yeah, Fitzsimmons has done an excellent job for A&M in the first set. And Dowd with the service error. UTRGV gets on the board. It's now 3-1 A&M-Corpus. Back comes Knudsen to serve for UTRGV. Knudsen with the ace. Gets that one just over the top of the net. She'll take it. Knudsen with the service. Woodson with the dig. And 20 Fitzsimmons puts that one away. UTRGV trails this one 4-2. Not a bad start for UTRGV, but A&M-Corpus has had a little more power on that attack.
Yeah, you're seeing out of UTRGV trying to place that ball with the serve, different areas in the court.
Nicholson with the serve. Mitrovic gets it up. Nice save there for DaCosta. Watson puts it down the corner, can't get it in. Once again, Fitzsimmons rises up and drops that one where they're not.
And expect that a whole lot during this game. That's how this team plays. And these volleys are going to be incredibly exciting.
Nicholson puts that one up, but it goes out. UTRGV benefits from 2 service errors in the early going.
They're going to have to take advantage of every opportunity Corpus Christi gives them in terms of unforced errors.
There's Eckert with the serve. Puts it in. Gilpin with the dig. Attack there by Carlson. It gets down. A&M-Corpus doubling up UTRGV right now, 6-3.
Close call. You got the substitution for the Islanders. 13, Mallory. Moran, the sophomore outside hitter, subs in.
Moran, of course, we know does a great job for A&M-Corpus on the front line. You'll see her come in quite a bit. There's Gilpin, the captain, with the serve. Watson with the attack. It goes right back to her. Watson again. And that one goes in. Alicia Watson.
Yeah, and don't forget the defense by Fatimata DaCosta. She has the most digs. All but one college player in Texas have less digs than her on the year. She's such a big presence on the defensive side of things, just getting those digs, maintaining possession.
Watson with the serve. She leads the team in service aces. Tough attack there from Moran for A&M-Corpus. Couldn't get it in. UTRGV battling back, pulls within 6-5 of A&M-Corpus. Watson to serve again. There's the attack. Good dig by DaCosta there. Back there's Knudsen. Gilpin puts it back in play. And Fitzsimmons again. She can find that angle right there from the front line. Puts it down right in front of Watson. We'll get a substitution for UTRGV. Here comes Barbara Krug. She'll replace Watson.
Krug, a defensive specialist, started the year out as an outside hitter, but has moved on as a defensive specialist, really pairing with DaCosta in the back row.
With the serve for A&M-Corpus. Mitrovic can't get through the block. Dowd and Carlson rise up for A&M-Corpus, shutting down what is probably one of the most ferocious attackers we've ever seen at UTRGV.
Yeah, it's frightening to be right here. Corpus Christi kind of lacks a bit of size, but their athleticism helped them there.
DaCosta with the dig, sets it up. There's Knudsen. Good dig by Klipke. Another attack for A&M-Corpus. Krug gets to it. Mitrovic gets it over. Gilpin with the dig.
A dump set there by Corpus Christi. That's one of my favorite plays in all of volleyball.
It's a nice change of pace no matter what your team is. A&M-Corpus now takes a 9-5 lead over UTRGV in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Mitrovic tries to put that one down the line, can't do it. A little bit out, and once again, a quick 6-0 run for A&M-Corpus Christi. And that takes us to our media timeout. A&M-Corpus Christi takes a 10-5 lead over UTRGV. We'll see you in just a moment. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith, along with my colleague in commentary, Dan Galvan. This is the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union, and serving for A&M-Corpus Christi is Klipke. She puts a nice one in. Silva with the attack. Gets it over. Klipke with the dig. Resets for A&M-Corpus. Silva once again.
Great attack by Barbara Silva. She's provided just a nice answer for UTRGV. They were within 1 point. Corpus Christi got the lead. Coach Lowry called a timeout. Momentum appears to have been stunted there for Corpus Christi.
It's exactly what UTRGV needed coming into this one. You don't want that first set to get away. Mitrovic with the serve for UTRGV, but she serves that one out. Both teams having some difficulty at the service line tonight. Now stands at 11-6, A&M-Corpus leading UTRGV. Here comes the serve for Corpus. Morgan Carlson puts that one over. Here's the attack, Knudsen. Lots of movement. A&M-Corpus gets the dig. They'll put that one over. Crew gets it back in for UTRGV, Knudsen. Another attack by Dowd. Can't get it down, Knudsen again.
Just a phenomenally played point from both teams.
Mallory Moran gets the good attack on that one, comes into those middle blockers for UTRGV and is able to get that one down. A&M-Corpus now extends their lead 12-6 over UTRGV. And Knudsen comes right back.
Doing her best Bojana Mitrovic impression in terms of how violent that kill was. Just, that's the kind of attack you need for UTRGV. Kind of attacking in between that front and back row of the Corpus Christi defense.
Barbara Silver with the service for UTRGV, attacking that back line. Nice attack that Moran, but she can't get it in over that middle block.
Dubravka, Vikoha, and Alice Ecker.
Standing up strong for UTRGV. UTRGV trying to mount a comeback. They've cut the A&M-Corpus lead just to 12-8. Silva serving again. She gets that one down. Klipke puts it back over for A&M-Corpus. McCoy with the set. Knudsen. And Knudsen again puts it where they can't get to it defensively. UTRGV now on a 3-0 run. They've cut that A&M-Corpus lead to 12-9. Silva with her third straight set. And again, the service ace for Barbara Silva.
You haven't seen Barbara Silva serve too much this season. She clearly, has the talent level, and she's kind of proving it here as UTRGV jumps back. They're down to the Islanders.
She can block, she can serve, she can hit. Silva with the serve again. Puts it up. There's the attack from Dowd. Puts it on the block. UTRGV can't keep it in their block. That point will go to A&M-Corpus Christi. They'll extend their lead back 13-10 over UTRGV. We're in set one of the South Texas Rivalry Series, the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Quick service from Madison Woods. Ecker with the attack. Knudsen again tries to dump it. Vakoya gets it back up. And they'll get that one down. UTRGV strikes again.
Vakoya, the setter, shows you a lot there. The first set she had was a bit of a quicker set, and the last two eventually ending with Knudsen getting that point. a bit more of a developed set, allowing Ragni to really set up her attack there.
Quick substitution for UTRGV. Alicia Woods comes in for Barbara Krug. Quick set. There's Gilpin getting the attack for A&M-Corpus Christi. Gilpin, the captain, and boy, has she been something special. In fact, I believe she even picked up a Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, A&M-Corpus Christi has 2 Conference Players of the Week. Brittany, the Offensive Player of the Week, and then the Libero, the Defensive Player of the Week in their conference.
The Colts with the dig. Watson dumps it over. That is a nice change of pace for UTRGV. They'll come at you strong. They'll drop it over the top soft. UTRGV again cutting back into that A&M-Corpus lead. Corpus now leads 14-12 in set 1.
Key to attacking Corpus Christi, kind of utilizing the space they're willing to give you.
Knudsen with the serve. Big dig by Woods. Back to Gilpin. UTRGV's dig goes a little deep. Gilpin comes back up and powers that one home. Not a lot you can do on those attacks. You've got Gilpin towering over the top of you.
I mean, Islander offense runs through her first and foremost, and then second and third most.
Nicholson with the serve for A&M-Corpus. There's the attack from Mitrovic. Tries to dump it over, can't get it down. DaCosta back to Watson. Watson gets it on the tip. Alicia Watson doing her best impression of a killer out here tonight for UTRGV.
Yeah, Sekulich, the setter, really helped out with the dig there to kind of maintain what UTRGV got going.
There's Gilpin again. UTRGV puts it back in. That's Knudsen. There's Mitrovic trying to dump it over the top. Another attack by Carlson.
Silva and Mitrovic kind of pairing together on that block. Out of Boyana, Islanders get the point apparently, but out of Boyana you tend to see just the violent nature of some of her attacks, but every once in a while, about every other set, you see her with that softer touch, allowing her to kind of create where she wants to go with that ball placement.
That makes it dangerous. There's Gilpin with the serve for A&M-Corpus. Sekulich will set. There's Watson again. She gets all kinds of leverage on that attack with the left hand. UTRGV still hanging in this one. They trail Texas A&M-Corpus 16-14 in set 1. Watson serving again for UTRGV. Gilpin with the dig. They'll reset. Here's the attack from Mitrovic. Once again, she goes up against that formidable Fitzsimmons-Carlson block and can't get it through. Point Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They extend their lead to 17-14 here in set 1.
When you get a touch early that you didn't expect, that's tough on your offense as you kind of become predictable with where you're going to attack. And the Islanders kind of sniffed that one out.
Klepke with a nice service, doesn't get it down, but here comes Vokoya with the dump.
I love the dump set. It's my favorite thing. Obviously you can't do it all the time, but it really forces the other team to respect where you are in terms of who the setter is.
Certainly changes your defensive set. There's Mitrovic with the serve. Serves against the front line. Big attack, but UTRGV's there to defend it. Moran tries to come a second time, but she goes a little long. And don't look now, but UTRGV has battled all the way back into this one. Mitrovic coming up to serve. UTRGV trails 17-16.
This is exactly what I think we both expected here. Back and forth, a lot of momentum both ways.
Mitrovic with the serve. Big attack there from Carlson. She can't get it down. Vokoya tries to push it over. Looks like they'll say Vokoya was in the net. That point goes to Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They extend their lead to 18-16 here in set 1. It's been close. It's been hard fought. Carlson serves for A&M-Corpus Christi. Knudsen dumps it over. Boy, she has been special with that soft touch tonight.
She's been right in front of us. We've seen it time and again between the soft touch and like what Boyana's doing as well. Obviously mixing that in, what you usually see out of her in terms of the straight power.
Back to serve for UTRGV, Barbara Silva, the freshman sensation. There's the serve. Klepke puts it back in. A&M-Corpus bringing the attack once again. Moran tries to reach out. That's 2 in a row that Moran has been able to put down. Going just a little long. UTRGV has tied this one at 18. Barbara Silva back to the service line. She's had an excellent serve so far tonight. There's Silva's serve. Klipke with the dig. Okoye tries to push it over. Doesn't get it down. There's another attack. Moran really trying to find a spot. There's Knudsen, and she hammers it home. UTRGV takes their first lead of this one, 19-18. We're in set 1 of the South Texas Showdown, sponsored by Navy Army Credit Union. We'll get a timeout for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They'll want to talk this one over.
Let's talk about some quick facts of UTRGV, the first major institution of the 21st century. The University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, or UTRGV, is in its second year of existence after being formed from legacy institutions UT Pan American and UT Brownsville. The creation of UTRGV is a transformative one, as it gives these campuses access to permanent university funding for the first time, which is allowing for the creation of new buildings and a medical school that can hold its first classes that held its first classes over a month ago. For more information on UTRGV, you can visit utrgv.edu. And as a student here at UTRGV, Bryan, I gotta say I love all the construction, all the happening, and of course the medical school, which has been in session for a month now.
It's a big part of what UTRGV has to talk positively about. All this construction, all the growth.
Yeah.
We've seen growth in the athletic program. This volleyball team has certainly grown. Many, many positive things going on at UTRGV.
Yeah, across campus, in the Fieldhouse, in the athletic department, whether it be in the classroom, with the sports, or other clubs, you kind of get a real sense of optimism here in Edinburgh and, of course, Brownsville, as well as Harlingen.
Barbara Silva back to serve for UTRGV. We'll see what A&M-Corpus Christi will do to try to break up this attack. There's the serve from Silva. Moran tries to put it down. There's Ecker. Again, that block by Moran and Dowd has been very strong on the left side for A&M-Corpus. They'll pick up the point there. We're tied again in set 1, 19-19. Madison Wood steps back to serve for A&M-Corpus. She'll get that one in. Ecker sets. There's Knudsen. Can't get through that attack. A&M-Corpus Christi jumps out to the 20-19 lead.
No,
I'm sorry, that's UTRGV.
Yeah, no, that.
I missed who that point went to. UTRGV takes the 20-19 lead. Stepping back is Sekulic for UTRGV. Wow, what a start in this first set.
They had the Islanders had trouble with that block there as it went out of bounds.
Sekulic puts that one in the front line. There's Gilpin. Oh. Nice dig by DeCosta. Watson tries to put it in for UTRGV. Back. Gilpin again. Gilpin could not quite get the cut on that attack she was looking for. UTRGV has their biggest lead of the set, 21-19.
You know, when you look at highlight reels, you tend to see kills, attacks, but that was a highlight reel dig by DeCosta.
Sekulic, her second serve. Drops that one in. Quick dump there by Nicholson, and he gets down. A&M-Corpus not going away. They led most of this set. It's now 21-20. UTRGV back to serve for A&M-Corpus. Dowd. Dowd with the serve. Here comes the attack. There's Ecker from the back line. Gets the touch. UTRGV 22-20.
This is an absolute battle, Bryan. One set in.
The South Texas Showdown, sponsored by Navy Army Community Credit Union, has lived up to the hype so far. Knudsen back to serve for UTRGV. To the back line, there's Klepke trying to put it down. Gilpson. Oh, could not get it through that attack. UTRGV's attack struggled a little bit in the first couple of plays. Not happening so far. The attack has gotten tough.
And with Alicia Watson, you tend to see her kind of on the outside, but they're blocking. A great diversity to her game that you want to see out of your outside hitter.
Knudsen serving again for UTRGV. There's Gilpin. Doesn't get it down. Here comes the attack for UTRGV. Mitrovic tries to softly lob that one over, but doesn't get quite enough on it. Point for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They'll cut the UTRGV lead to 23-21. Nicholson serving for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. She'll serve that one deep to Costa, setting it up. There's Sekulich, Watson. Mitrovic will just push that one over for UTRGV. Gilpin tries to put it down to Costa with another great dig. Here's Mitrovic. Point, UTRGV. Double touch there by Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, trying to pull that one in. It is now set point UTRGV, leading 24-21. Ecker with the serve, puts it dead center. Quick dump there for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Nicholson really making the swift move there. They'll cut back into that UTRGV lead. Again, set point number 2 for UTRGV, up 24-22.
That's their setter, Kristen Nicholson, one of the pillars of their team. She's where they run their offense through, and of course, she also has that dump set in her arsenal.
There's Mitrovic. DeCosta trying to get under it. Can't. Another tight opening set here between UTRGV and A&M-Corpus Christi. UTRGV will face their third set point. They lead 24-23 over Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Lots of credit to Corpus Christi. They jumped out to a pretty big lead early in this one. Weren't able to close it out. Here comes UTRGV battling back. They take the lead, and now it is the slimmest of margins.
Yeah, neither team has let the other one get into a real rhythm here. Obviously, both teams are well prepared. They had a game plan in, and they've been able to utilize it. That causes both A&M-Corpus Christi and UTRGV to move on to Plan B.
Gilpin serving for Corpus Christi. Here comes the attack from Watson. And Watson puts it down. UTRGV battles back to take set 1, 25-23 over Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Taking a quick look at that first set, UTRGV doing an excellent job to battle back into this one. Let's take a timeout, and then we'll look at set number 2. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Churches, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
in the pool,
on the court.
We wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us,
Our professors and peers,
Our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
we compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities.
And believe that we can inspire others
just as they can inspire us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose. We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
The Western Athletic Conference.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith along with Dan Galvan. We are now getting ready to start set 2 in the South Texas Showdown between UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, brought to you by the Navy Army Community Credit Union. UTRGV takes that first set 25-23. Ragney Knudsen doing an excellent job for UTRGV on the attack. And Fatimata DaCosta really holding up on that back line for UTRGV.
DaCosta has fortified that defense for UTRGV, but you're right. You got to go with what's working. One set in, it's been Ragney Knudsen. She has an over 500 hitting percentage, and her along with Watson both have over 5 kills. Right now, Watson's on the bench with Barbara Krug in at defensive specialist. But it'll be interesting to see what Bojana Mitrovic here in the back row, how she gets things going.
A&M-Corpus will start it out. You see the service there for Nicholson. She puts it a little long. UTRGV takes the 1-0 lead to open set number 2.
Nicholson probably looking for that ace. She's been a phenomenal ace for Corpus Christi. She's already had 27 service aces this season as a setter.
It's quite an attack. There's Sekulic serving for UTRGV. Gilpin just pushes that one over. And there's Ecker attacking for UTRGV, and she puts it through. Woods not quite able to handle that one.
Every time the Islanders give them a free ball, UTRGV has to take advantage, and that's what Alex Ecker just did.
UTRGV now with the 2-0 lead over Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. There's the attack by Gilpin. Can't get it down. They'll try again. Gilpin a second time. That time she gets it down. Attacking the back line. Mitrovic couldn't get under it. They will cut the UTRGV lead to 2-1.
Gilpin's offense has been tremendous. Here she is to serve.
Gilpin reaching up high. The soft serve. Knudsen attacking for UTRGV. Great block there for A&M-Corpus Christi. There's Watson trying to drop it over. Can't do it. They'll try again. Here's Knudsen. Carlson will reset. Gilpin pushes it over once again. Knudsen can't quite get it down. Klipke keeps it going. And there's that big right hand of Fitzsimmons.
When you have those long volleys, you got to maintain your positioning. Corpus Christi and UTRGV both kind of got lost at times, but the Islanders ended up fortifying that and leading to that nice attack to end things off.
Gilpin puts that one over. UTRGV bring in the attack. There's Knudsen again. Can't get it down. Moran brings the attack for A&M-Corpus Christi, and she gets it down.
Islanders attacking that back row, UTRGV, here in the second set.
Gilpin back to serve again. A&M-Corpus Christi leads UTRGV 3-2. Gilpin with the soft serve. Mitrovic from the back line puts that one in. Corpus just pushes it over very gently. There's Ecker attacking from the middle. Carlson tries to put one down for A&M-Corpus Christi, can't do it. Soft little push by Fitzsimmons. And she gets it down dead center. A&M-Corpus Christi will extend their lead now. They're doubling up UTRGV in the early going, 4-2. See a quick discussion by the captains. We'd like to also welcome some UTRGV volleyball fans that are joining us all the way from Sugar Land, Texas tonight. We understand that Allie Morgan and her family are tuned in hoping for a UTRGV victory. Allie, your Uncle Lance wanted to tell you hi and to keep practicing. He's looking forward to seeing your career flourish. Stepping back for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, here's their captain, Brittany Gilpin. Gilpin puts it over. But the service error couldn't keep that one in. UTRGV gets the quick point. It's now 4-3, Texas A&M-Corpus Christi up on UTRGV.
Here we have Ragney Knudsen serving. She has 13 double-doubles on the year.
She has been a force. Knudsen with the hard serve. There's the attack. Moran tries to put it down. Puts it off the block very nicely. Sekulic tried to get in position for that one. Couldn't quite do it.
Sekulich also nice participant on the court as the glasses of the first judge fell off, and she picked them up and gave them back, which is nice.
That's the danger of being that up official. Any really hard block, and you're standing right in the middle of it. Klepke serving for A&M-Corpus Christi.
He's a brave man.
There's the attack by Mitrovic. Knudsen picks it back up, tries to put it across. Dowd with the excellent attack right into the teeth of UTRGV's block. She's able to push it down. Much like the first set, we see A&M-Corpus Christi really taking control early. They lead 6-3. Klepke with the serve. Here comes the attack. Watson! Elementary! Reaching way back and putting leverage on that attack.
Watson has been a part of this program for a long time. She's the senior here on the court, and it's kind of fitting in a game like this. She shows up against a rival where a win is in need.
There's Ecker with the serve for UTRGV. Wow. Puts that one in really shallow. Watson does a great job of digging that, and Sekulich just pushes it over. Another big attack for Corpus Christi, but UTRGV's defense stands up. Watson reaches back and puts it off the block.
Back-to-back from Watson.
I've been saying all season, I'm calling her Dr. Swatson, because when she steps up, that is a vicious attack.
I don't know if I can endorse that, Brian, but
you don't have to. Big swing from Moran for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Not much you can do with that. That bounces off into the stands. Great attendance tonight.
Absolutely.
For the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
Atmosphere here in the Fieldhouse is just a lecture.
UTRGV leads 1-0, but Texas A&M-Corpus Christi is controlling the second set 7-5. Soft service there by Green. Here comes the attack once again. That's Moran. But she can't keep it in, pushes it left. UTRGV gets the point. They've cut into this lead. It's now Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leading by the slimmest of margins, 7-6.
Dubravka Vokoha subbing in here, and what you see is she's the setter, but she really plays in the front row, whereas Tina Sekulich, the other setter, is a back row player, more defensive.
There's a serve by Watson. Here comes another attack. Dowd puts that one down for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Starting to try to pull away. We saw this in the first set. You cannot underestimate the vicious attack from Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, and especially given how quickly they can come back with their block.
Yeah, they can lull you with the back and forth, kind of playing that free ball style at times, but when they want to go with that attack, it's a reminder of how effective it can be.
Woods checks in for Moran. She gets the service there. Knudsen coming from the back line. Great attack, but Green gets under it. Here's Gilpin. DaCosta is able to get to it. Mitrovic reaching way back. Here comes the attack from Gilpin. And that one will count. The angle on that was something special. Not much DaCosta can do with that thunderous attack.
Gilpin's a tremendous player, Brian. She has the best hit-in percentage out of any Islander to ever play on the team, and she's just a junior.
Woods with the service again. There's Silva. Silva pushes it out. Couldn't get it off the block. Texas A&M Christi pulling away now. They've taken a 10-6 lead here in set 2. Green back for her third serve in a row. Very gently puts that one over. Silva with the attack. There's Nicholson trying to make something of it, and she does. UTRGV couldn't quite get their block up high enough. We will get our first timeout. This will be our media timeout of the second set. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leads UTRGV in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith with Dan Galvan. We are in the throes of the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. In set 2, Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leads 11-6. There's your service from Woods. Silva brings the attack but cannot get it through the block of Gilpin and Dowd. Don't look now, but Texas A&M-Corpus Christi has extended their lead 12-6 over UTRGV in set 2.
Double UTRGV here in the second set. Down one set.
Mitrovic will not be denied on that one.
That's what you want to see if you're UTRGV, because Boyana, who's one of your star attackers, hasn't really got going here. This is what you want to see, her being effective with that powerful attack.
And Mitrovic will step back to serve for UTRGV. Attack against the back line. Woods couldn't handle that one. Service ace, Dwana Mitrovic. That cuts the lead to just 12-8.
That's the kind of player she is, Bryan. Every single set, she treats it as a new opportunity to kind of define the way she plays. They're big-time service ace.
She's been defining a lot of things at UTRGV since she got here. Mitrovic back for service number 2. Gilpin, good dig by DaCosta. There's Knudsen, bring it right on the attack. And A&M-Corpus can't keep control of that one. Here comes UTRGV. They've cut into this. A&M-Corpus now leads just 12-9.
Just a phenomenal dig by DaCosta. I absolutely am enamored with the dig highlight reel.
She came in as an outside hitter.
Yeah.
And has transitioned to a great libero. Mitrovic with the serve. Here comes the attack. Dowd couldn't get it down. Gilpin. And that is what Gilpin can do. She doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give it to her, and she will take the point.
She's attacking that back right corner for UTRGV. If she's able to consistently go there, I mean, that's just plain tough to defend.
Dowd with the serve and puts it long. Another service error for A&M-Corpus Christi. That's what's keeping UTRGV in the second set. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leads set 2 13-10, but UTRGV leads the match 1-0.
And look who's up to serve for UTRGV, Bryan.
Oh, it's just Barbara Silva.
They've had a lot of success every time she's been up to serve.
Silva with the hard serve. Serving the back line. Klipke keeps it in. There's Gilpin. Can't get it down. Ecker tries to put an attack in. Silva with the nice dig. Ecker, there's Krug pushing it over. And there's that soft touch by Nicholson, rising up and putting that one where they're not.
Again, she kind of showed this the last time these two teams played. Obviously, she had a whole bunch of assists, 45. But when they played UTRGV last, Christine Nicholson actually had 4 kills as well.
At 6 foot, she's a rather large setter. That probably helps her when she's up on the front line. There's Nicholson with the serve. There's Knudsen, strong on the attack, but it goes out. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi extends their lead 15-10, and back to serve is Nicholson. Knudsen keeps that one going. Knudsen with the attack. Can't get it down. Here comes Gilpin. And Gilpin again attacks that back line. She has a tape measure on her right arm, and she knows right where to put that attack.
If she's able to have that type of ball placement consistently, that's a real threat. Obviously, from a physical standpoint, her attacks are violent, but being in control is just downright unfair.
There's Nicholson serving for the 3rd time. Here's Knudsen on the attack. She comes a little soft. Rearing back is Carlson for A&M-Corpus Christi. Here comes Knudsen again. She can't get it over that attack. Carlson with the block. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi really taking control here in the second set. Up 17-10. in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
Want to help prepare our student athletes for excellence in life? Then it's time to become a part of something bigger and support V-Nation by joining the V Club. You can become a member of the V Club for just $100 a year. All of the proceeds go directly to student athlete scholarships. So just go visit goutrgv.com. Do that today to see how you can make a meaningful impact on the lives of student athletes, Brian.
There are few things that a fan can do to support a team more than contribute to student athlete scholarships. And the V Club is an excellent opportunity for anyone who wants to support these student athletes to do so in a way that has an immediate impact. I'm a member of the V Club. Jonah Goldberg, who's normally on the call with, is a member of the V Club. Dan Galvan is probably dedicating his money to something a little more important, like his tuition.
Yeah, at some point in time, once I graduate, once I got myself covered, I will absolutely join the club. But speaking of fans helping out UTRGV, the UTRGV fans have done so here. Just take a look at this crowd, Brian.
That's an excellent attendance for UTRGV.
It's awesome.
And UTRGV, as we talked about the broadcast, is one big family. We see women's basketball out here tonight, baseball's out. It's important for everyone to really cheer each other on. Back to serve for Corpus is number 14, Nicholson. She serves the back line. Krug with a nice dig. There's Knudsen once again, but she can't get it down. Mitrovic does a nice job of pushing that over. Another attack for Carlson, and she's able to put it down. A&M-Corpus Christi has really taken control here in the second set. They lead 18-10 in set 2. Quick substitution for UTRGV. Vakoya comes out. In comes Sekulic. That's a two-headed setter run that UTRGV loves to take advantage of. Nicholson comes back for serve number 5. There's Knudsen with the attack. And then Gilpin returns it. Nice dig by DaCosta. UTRGV will just push it over. Another attack by Carlson. Krug with a nice job. Oh, wow, DaCosta got full extension on that, but couldn't quite put it over. A&M-Corpus Christi threatening to run away with this one. They now lead 19-10 in set 2. Nicholson back for serve number 6. Just squeezes that one over. There's Ecker. Can't get it across. UTRGV will try again. Knudsen. Nice job by Woods to keep that one alive. And a great push by Fitzsimmons. She's been quiet here in the second set, but that's a big point for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They now are doubling UTRGV in set 2, 20-10.
Here Nicholson's back for the 7th time.
Another hard attack coming right at us. UTRGV can't quite handle that serve. Dan flinched. I was rock solid.
I did not flinch at all. I closed my eyes. I certainly closed my eyes.
A&M-Corpus leading 21-10 over UTRGV. Nicholson serve number 8. Knudsen coming right into that attack, but Fitzsimmons and Carlson were very strong on that attack. They'll get a block assist there. A&M-Corpus Christi just 3 points away from taking the set, up 22-10. When it rains, it pours for UTRGV. Another service ace for Nicholson. That's 2 in a row. And they are now on the cusp of set point, up 23-10 in set 2.
I think that puts Nicholson at 116 career aces. And again, she's a junior.
Nicholson again with the serve. Knudsen rearing back. And again, the block stands up strong. Carlson and Fitzsimmons just taking control there on the front line. We'll get another sub for UTRGV. Krug steps out, in comes Watson. It's now 23-11. There's Mitrovic. She put all kinds of power on that one, but it goes long. We are now at set point in set 2. Gilpin comes back to serve. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi leads UTRGV 24-11 in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
At a moment like this, if you're Corpus Christi, you want your captain here at the line.
Watson with the attack. And he's able to get that one. Watson staves off elimination for at least one more point. With the point, UTRGV now trails Texas A&M Corpus Christi 24-12 in set 2.
That was Watson's ninth kill of the match. She surpassed the 900 mark earlier in the game. She's now at 908.
That UTRGV block is starting to find its place. That was Mitrovic and Ecker standing up strong. Another point for UTRGV. Coming back for a second serve is Knudsen. A&M Corpus leads 24-13. Knudsen with a soft serve. A&M Corpus will just push that over. That's DeCosta. Here comes Watson. Doesn't quite get it down. Battle at the front. Great job by Knudsen to keep that one alive. Mitrovic right into the attack and pushes it through. Carlson and Fitzsimmons were nothing against that Mitrovic attack. UTRGV trying to battle back, down 24-14. And once again, we're at set point for A&M Corpus Christi. Back to serve once again is Knudsen. She serves to Gilpin. There's the attack. Nicholson couldn't put that one down. They'll try again. And they will get it. Carlson puts the attack right into the heart of UTRGV. And A&M Corpus Christi will take set 2, 25-14 over UTRGV. After 2 sets in the South Texas Showdown, it is 1 set UTRGV, 1 set Texas A&M Corpus Christi. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at first half stats and do a quick recap. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Alongside Daniel Galvan, I'm Bryan Smith. We'll take a quick second to look over the first half stats. Again, in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union, UTRGV and Texas A&M Corpus Christi have split 1 set apiece. They're in the first 2 sets. UTRGV had a really strong attack start to develop, taking that first set. Knudsen with 8 kills, Watson with 8 kills, 3 kills for Mitrovic. She's only hitting negative 167, but she'll probably turn that around in the second half. She's starting to find herself on the attack, but looking over the assists, Tina Sekulic with 11, Vakoya with 9, a very balanced attack for UTRGV, and you can't look over what DeCosta has been able to do. 17 digs in the first half. Now looking what Texas A&M Corpus Christi was able to manage, they are the epitome of balance coming into this one. 6 kills for Gilpin, 5 for Dowd, 5 for Carlson, 5 for Nicholson, 6 for Simmons, 4 for Moran. You can't get more balance than that. But look at the assist for A&M Corpus Christi, 22 for Nicholson. She has really done an excellent job of keeping that attack going. And then when you look at digs, balance, 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 led by Klepka, their libero. with 11.
Yeah, you got three pillars to that Corpus Christi team really to look at. Defensively, the libero, Kate Klepeka, 11 digs, as you mentioned. Of course, the offense, the quick set offense of the Islanders runs through Krista Nicholson, and then lastly, Brittany Gilpin with the offensive attack.
We've got a special treat for all of you fans watching right here at halftime. UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi entered into a rivalry series this year. You're watching one example of it right now with 12 sports competing for South Texas sports supremacy. Romeo Villarreal has the story.
We're in the middle of the 8th event of the South Texas Showdown presented by Navy Army Community Credit Union, with the volleyball team taking on Corpus Christi for the home match of their 2 rivalry series games. But before we talk about that, let's get everybody updated as to where the rivalry currently stands. The sport that started the rivalry series was women's soccer, who took home a 2-1 win here at home and a 2-0 win in Corpus.
There's always a little bit of extra pressure when we played Corpus this year, and they responded well. Our main concern is not winning or losing, it's just playing well. And we've been able to do that on a consistent basis this year. So fortunately, against Corpus, we not only played well, but we scored some goals and we were able to win. It's always an interesting measurement stick, I guess, when two fairly new programs are playing against each other. But the results prove that we're ahead of them in many ways. We're able to defeat them both times, both home and away. And we did that with large parts of possession and good dominance. So we're very happy that we're able to earn all 6 points in the rivalry series.
The second sport to complete their part of the rivalry series was cross country, whose women's team picked up a big 2-point win here at home.
It went pretty well for us. The women had a great race. It was the first time we've beaten Corpus in the head-to-head competition, so it's fantastic to see them start off on that foot. It was their first competition as a team, so they've been training together, but just an opportunity to really race as a team, kind of see where they were and see if they're starting off, on a fantastic foot better than we have before. So just a confidence booster for them.
We're currently watching the second matchup between the 2 volleyball teams in the rivalry series this year. The first was played in Corpus, which saw Corpus Christi winning 3-1.
I thought we had our chances to be right there in that match. We definitely thought we had come up with a good game plan to slow their fast offense down a little bit. And when we executed like we wanted to, everything kind of went our way. And then as a group, we didn't stay very disciplined to that game plan and kind of got away from it. And then they got some easy points on us and got on some big runs.
I mean, they're a good team, and you have to play good volleyball for 3 sets to beat them. They're not gonna, just because you take a set off of them, they're not gonna give up and quit. They're experienced, they play great defense, and you can't make mistakes against them.
Coming into this game, the UTRGV game plan has changed to better utilize outside hitter Bojana Mitrovic, who at the time of the first game was not fully healthy.
I think we've changed a little bit. Bojana wasn't healthy at that point, and we had her playing on the right side. We were playing a little bit different rotation with our setters, so we've been focused a little bit more on our side of the court this time around. We know what we need to do to slow them down, so hopefully the girls can come out and execute that. But I think the big thing is I think we're in a little bit better position as far as personnel-wise and our rotation than we were when we went up there.
A big factor in rivalry games is the fans, who can have a dramatic effect on the momentum of a game. Student-athlete turnout at rivalry games is also one way some coaches are getting their teams involved in the rivalry, even when their team isn't the one competing.
The volleyball game coming up, I think you'll see my entire team there supporting them. Surely we want to win this rivalry series, but like anything else, there's a bit of pressure, and people have to rise up at the moment. And anything that we can do now that we've done our part, anything that we can do as spectators, we're certainly going to do that.
The girls get excited when the crowd's there. We saw that against Seattle. We saw that against Utah Valley. When the crowd's into it, the girls are focused and they're playing, and hopefully we get a great turnout on Tuesday night, and I think it'll definitely help us. And they had a big crowd at their place, so we got to make sure we put a few more people in the stands than they did, not just win the rivalry on the court, but win the rivalry in the stands as well.
For UTRGV Athletics, this is Romeo Villarreal.
UTRGV is knotted with Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 1-1. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, it's time for the third set. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Along with my colleague in commentary, Dan Galvan, I'm Bryan Smith. We are just seconds away from the start of set 3 in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. What a first 2 sets we saw, Dan. UTRGV takes that first set, 25-23. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi comes back strong, taking set 2, 25-14.
Yeah, Corpus Christi had a great second set. But for UTRGV, if you told them 2 sets in, you're looking at a 1-1 game, they would take that. This is one of the best teams they've seen all year. And here we enter the third set. UTRGV is 4-3 when they're tied after 2 sets, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of the South Texas Showdown.
Of course, UTRGV having their best season in program history at the Division I level. Big wins already this year. They took down Baylor.
Yeah.
At the Baylor Invitational.
So UTRGV is kind of peaking as a program, and so is Corpus Christi. Last year they had 31 wins, undefeated in conference, and they've continued that this year with a new coach.
And we are underway in set 3. Sekulic serving for UTRGV. Big attack for A&M-Corpus Christi. Right back comes Watson. Carlson tries to put it down, can't do it. They'll look again, there's Gilpin. DeCosta with the big dig. Watson, the huge swing. She swung so hard she took her teammate's shoe off.
Yes, actually, Knudsen lost her shoe, but she's got it back on. She's under control. It's the kind of game it's been, 1 point in.
Playing her teammates out of her shoes tonight is Watson. The big attack by Watson puts UTRGV up 1-0. This is their second set that they've opened with the early 1-0 lead. Of course, we saw in the first set they trailed early, came back strong to pick it up. Sekulic serving again for UTRGV. There's Gilpin with the big attack, but it goes long.
And Watson's been the star tonight for UTRGV. Right now you look at the team hitting percentage, it's about 136, but Watson has been plus 500.
Corpus Christi gets the point on that service error from Sekulic. Cutting into that UTRGV lead. UTRGV now up 2-1. And back to serve. There's that captain, Gilpin. Gilpin with the soft serve. Here comes the attack. There's Watson. Can't put it down. Knudsen rears up and puts that one away. UTRGV with a 3-1 lead. That's an example of Knudsen being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, this was set up for Watson. She got the attack off. Corpus Christi was able to return that, and then Knudsen just got the finish there.
Knudsen steps back for the serve. She'll serve deep. Big swing for Moran. She couldn't put it down. Krug tries to put it across. Can't do it. They'll reset. There's Knudsen. right into the attack, but Fitzsimmons pushes it back. Fitzsimmons really starting to find some control in the middle.
She's played a huge role in this game, especially in that first set, actually.
Klepka with the serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. There's Watson.
Wow.
And Watson gets it down. Gilpin got under that. A good job of getting the dig, but she couldn't control it. Into the net it goes. UTRGV extends their lead 4-2.
Again, Watson's having a phenomenal game. She eclipsed 900 kills for her career. This is big for UTRGV because she's one of 4 people that have just a lethal attack.
Eckert with the serve, tries to put it in, but can't do it. Dowd pushes it left, is able to get it down right in front of UTRGV. Watson and Sekulic back on that side. It's now 4-3, UTRGV up on Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. This is the South Texas Showdown brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Back to serve for Corpus, Brittany Gilpin. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's Madison Green with the serve, but Watson comes back. Elementary, my dear Watson.
You're making Jonah proud there, and so's Alicia Watson. Again, she has been the leader, and it's kind of poetic, right? In a game that means this much, UTRGV hasn't beat Corpus Christi since 2007, that you have your senior leader there in full force.
2 subs for UTRGV. Vakoya comes in for Watson. Mitrovic in for Sekulic. That's an interesting transition you see. Vakoya back to serve. She puts it down. Green can't handle the serve from Knudsen. No, so it was Vakoya.
Yep.
Vakoya with the excellent service ace there. UTRGV doubling up A&M-Corpus early on, 6-3.
Nice way to start the set after dropping that second set.
Vakoya with the second serve. Tries to put it in the corner, but pushes it a little bit wide. Green watches that one drop. Service will switch sides. Woods comes back to serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. They trail UTRGV 6-4 in set 3, but the match is tied 1 set each. Woods with that really interesting towering serve, but Mitrovic is having none of it.
Yeah, Silva faked out the Islanders there. They expected her with the attack, and then Boyana finished things off.
I've said it several times. I am so glad I'm behind this table and not trying to return any of those Mitrovic attacks.
And here you have Barbara Krug serving. Usually Alicia Watson gets subbed in, but as you mentioned, with the substitutions, a bit different.
Here's the attack by Knudsen. Klepke puts it in. Gilpin tries to return it. Good dig by DaCosta. There's Mitrovic. And once again, Boyana Mitrovic putting it down. UTRGV extends their lead to 8-4. A&M-Corpus wants a timeout now. Can't let this one get away from you. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
As the song here says, it's going down for real. I'm Bryan Smith along with Dan Galvan. You're watching the South Texas Showdown brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. In set 3, UTRGV leads Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 8-4. There's Barbara Krug with the serve for UTRGV. Just gets it over. Gilpin returns it. Krug with the full extension to keep that one alive. Knudsen pushes it over. Nicholson tries to dump it in. Can't get it. Knudsen bringing the attack. Green couldn't quite control that one. Pushes it just a little bit high. It goes out. UTRGV extends their lead to 9-4.
That point started with Krug, and then it continued with Krug with the dig, and then it continued again with Krug. She kept it alive, and there she is back at the service line. A transfer from Blinn, one of the 3 Brazilians on the team.
Krug with the soft serve once again. That is her go-to from the service line. Just pushes that one over. Unfortunately, it rolls across the top of the net, ends up falling out, so that's a service error.
It's a good change-up against this Corpus Christi team to attack their front
Dowd
line.
with the serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. Mitrovic coming up soft again. There's Gilpin. Gilpin returns softly. Gilpin again. Tries to come against Silva and Mitrovic, but they're having none of it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The great body language out of both of them. You have the freshman in Barbara Silva. You have the junior in Bojana Mitrovic teaming up on that. Just phenomenal. That's what you need to do against this quick set team. You got to establish the block.
Silva back to serve for UTRGV. Deep serve. Woods tries to return it. Sets it up for Fitzsimmons, who powers it home.
And again, what Corpus Christi does, Brian, is they utilize their set kind of similar to how the Golden State Warriors play basketball, fast and quick. It's a bit different than a lot of teams, especially teams that UTRGV just saw. So just kind of take a note of that.
Nicholson with the serve for A&M-Corpus. There's Knudsen, tries to push it deep, but Woods is able to get her hands on it. And Fitzsimmons has found her niche, pushing that ball into the corner. Another point for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They've now cut UTRGV's lead to just 10-7 in set 3. There's Knudsen with the attack again, and she puts it off the block. Carlson could not corral that one in. UTRGV extends their lead to 11-7.
It was good for UTRGV to get Kristen Nicholson, who was serving, out of that position, because in that second set, Nicholson had about 10 serves. And
9 to be exact.
9 to be
Nicholson
exact.
really taking control in set 2.
UTRGV stopped that, though.
Once again, a nice attack by Carlson, but UTRGV controls it. There's Watson. Alicia Watson rears back with that left hand and puts it right into the court. Not a lot you can do with those attacks. UTRGV extends their lead to 12-7.
I'm starting to warm up to your little nickname, Brian.
Fitzsimmons with the vicious attack. DeCosta falling a little bit to the left, and Fitzsimmons puts it right on her. That will help A&M-Corpus Christi cut into this lead again. Back to serve is Gilpin. A&M-Corpus Christi trails 12-8. There's the attack by Watson. And once again, she opens up the record books. Digging deep, Watson puts that one in the back line, extending UTRGV's lead to 13-8.
I think that puts her at 14 kills. And we're in the third set, Brian.
Knudsen serving the back line. Moran does an excellent job of attacking the back line for UTRGV. Knudsen can't get her hands on that one.
But the ball was placed out of bounds.
And I think it must have been touched then. No. Correction point for UTRGV. Knudsen with the serve. Boy, Fitzsimmons has really found her niche on the attack. With the point, she now cuts into that UTRGV lead again. It's 14-9. Kepka, libero, back to serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. She serves shallow. Ecker gets down, but Krug can't quite get under that one as well. Really tough to go up against those gentle serves. A&M-Corpus Christi cuts the UTRGV lead to just 14-10.
Again, if you look at that back row, those are the stars of the Islanders. You've got the setter, Nicholson, Brittany Gilpin, and the libero. But to have Fitzsimmons have such a good game is great for Corpus.
Watson dialing back and getting herself a kill. UTRGV takes the lead 15-10. You know, Watson, a pre-med biology major, wants to be a doctor, but I think she may have a career as a killer.
I hope not. I hope not, Brian.
Ecker digs back, puts the serve in. Corpus pushes that one over. Here comes Watson again. Great job by Moran to keep that one in play. UTRGV comes back to Watson, and she will not be denied.
You know, Brian, Alicia Watson is a pre-med major. She wants to be a doctor. But afterwards, I think she has a career as a killer.
She has been vicious in this third set. We'll get an A&M-Corpus Christi timeout right here. UTRGV leads 16-10 in set 3.
Want to show your support for UTRGV in style? Then log on to UTRGVgear.com today to choose from a large variety of clothing for adults and children, including infants and toddlers. You can even get something for your pet. Or how about some drinkware, a watch, or a duffel bag? It's all there and so much more. Now through November 30th, you can save 10% off all basketball jerseys. You're already on your computer, so open a new browser window and log on to UTRGVgear.com to get your UTRGV gear right now. Now, Brian, you're wearing your trademark sweater vest, but I love the UTRGV gear. I love the UTRGV polos, you know. And of course, it's starting to get cold. I hope grab some UTRGV hoodies and look good in style.
The gear for UTRGV is exceptional. Great high quality gear. Most of it sponsored by Adidas, so you know there's great quality coming out of that. And the styles for that UTRGV gear is something special.
You know, I want to make a statement when I go to class, and when I wear my UTRGV polo, I do just that. I do just that with that beautiful dark polo.
Getting that UTRGV victory with your UTRGV gear. Back to serve for UTRGV is Ecker. She puts it into play. Big attack there by Carlson, but she can't get it down. Watson. Alicia Watson. The Hippocratic oath for doctors says do no harm, but she doesn't feel that way about volleyball.
She's had 17 kills here. And here we have Radney Stinkinson wiping down the floor. But again, Alicia Watson, this has been the breakout game for her this year. Obviously, she's had so many breakout games throughout her career. But she has been just a force for UTRGV. Between her, when you have her on all cylinders, pair that up with Mitrovic and Knudsen, you got something to work with.
UTRGV with the 17-10 lead, make that 18-10. Reminiscent of the second set, one of these two teams running away with it. This time it's UTRGV. Back to serve again is Ecker. This is her 5th service in a row. UTRGV handling the attack well. There's Krug, puts in the back line. Gilpin keeps that one alive. Not much Moran can do with that attack. UTRGV picks up another point. They now lead Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 19-10. Quick substitution for A&M-Corpus Christi. Number 4, Claire Karsten, comes in for number 13, Mallory Moran. Ecker with her 6th service. Trying to dig deep is Carlson, but she can't get it through UTRGV's block. Quick check of the board. UTRGV leads Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 20-10 in set 3.
He had the Barbers pair up on that block.
Ecker with the service error on that one. It's now 20-11 UTRGV. That was a gift for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They really wanted to get her off that service line.
And you mentioned that earlier substitution by Corpus Christi, Claire Karsten. She's a freshman. She's been quiet lately, but she's been at her best against UTRGV. She's had 6 kills in the last game they played off the bench.
Madison Green back to serve for A&M Corpus. She puts that one in soft. There's Silva. And Silva puts it down off the block. UTRGV with the spacious 21-11 lead here in set 3. Once again, this is a sample of the South Texas Showdown brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. We're in set 3. These two teams split the first 2 sets, 25-23, 25-14. UTRGV looking to pull ahead. There's Vakoya with the serve. And Mitrovic with the return. Bojana Mitrovic might be coming into form, and that is a scary thing.
Bojana has seen what Alicia has done, and I think she's done a nice little imitation there coming for her.
McCoy serving the back line. Dowd tried to push it over, can't do it. Krug pushes toward the back. Big swing by Karsten, and she gets it down between Krug and DaCosta.
Again, Carson subbing out, but she has been just a thorn in the side of UTRGV, a subtle thorn, but she's pieced together a few kills here and there in those first two games they played, the neutral side and the away game.
Gotta hate those subtle thorns. Woods with the serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. There's Krug on the attack. They'll try again. Mitrovic almost gets it down in the middle. There's Gilpin, and Gilpin finds the back line. UTRGV has a 22-13 lead here over Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in set 3.
Gilpin's been a significant thorn inside UTRGV, not subtle at all.
Woods with the serve. Here comes the attack. That's Krug. Krug trying to find the line, but can't do it. 2 points in a row for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They've now cut into that UTRGV lead. It's 22-14 in set 3. Woods serving again. That high, slow serve. And there's Mitrovic off the block. Mitrovic again. And she puts that one 2 rows back. Bojana Mitrovic with so much power on the attack.
Corpus Christi defended that attack one time. They went back to Bojana Mitrovic, and she's like, good idea, but I'll take the kill. And she did just that. Again, it's just a pleasure to watch those violent attacks.
Krug serving for UTRGV. Gilpin does a good job of keeping that one alive. But Dowd comes in and laces that one into the middle of the court. A&M Corpus is not going away quietly. It's 23-15 in set 3. We're tied 1 set apiece. There's Dowd with the serve for UTR. A&M Corpus. Oh, look at that. Knudsen will not be outdone. Rearing back and putting the attack right after A&M Corpus Christi. We are now at set point in set 3. UTRGV leads 25-15 over Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Fans have their V's up.
There's the freshman Barbara Silva back to serve. Nice attack there by McCauley. But Mitrovic comes back. Bojana Mitrovic closes out set 3 for UTRGV. They take set 3, 25-15, and now lead the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union, 2-1. What a start for UTRGV coming out of halftime. In intermission, you worry sometimes about teams getting a little cold, perhaps not quite having their sharpest attack coming out, but UTRGV having none of that, picking up the third set. We'll take a quick timeout, then we'll come back and take a look at set 4. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry up for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith, along with my colleague and commentator, Dan Galvan. What a match we have seen in the final volleyball match of the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi have given us a battle.
UTRGV had the type of response they wanted to see out of them. They dropped that second set. It was 1-1, and their response was take control in that third set. Here we are, moving on to the fourth set. UTRGV leads 2-1, and look who's in for UTRGV, Bryan. Alicia Watson, number 2. She was such a force in that last set. Start things off here.
In for UTRGV, you've got Watson, Ecker, Knudsen, Sekulich, Silva, Krug, and then waiting in the wings, the libero, Fatimata da Costa.
And this is a bit of a different lineup out of UTRGV, a bit different from what you've seen out of them. You tend to see Krug sub in for Alicia Watson.
And then looking at the lineup for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, you've got the captain, Gilpin, Carlson, Fitzsimmons is in there, Dowd, Woods, Nicholson, and then, of course, the libero, Klepka. UTRGV looking to close this match out, picking up their first win against Texas A&M-Corpus Christi since 2007.
Nicholson up to serve for Corpus Christi. She's already had a pair of aces.
And in comes Da Costa libero. She'll take the place of Silva. And then coming in for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi, looks like Coach Green liked what he saw from Karsten there in the third set. She'll be in place of Woods here to open the fourth set.
And it's going to be paramount for UTRGV to really nip this serve in the bud here, because Nicholson created just a big-time momentum in that second set. She went to the line 9 times. Here she is to start things off for A&M. You have Da Costa back there. You're going to have to utilize your movement, put yourself in a nice position, and create a nice platform to defend that serve.
Should be a big fourth set for UTRGV in this one. Watson with the big third set. She's now has 16 kills and a 640 hitting percentage.
That is nearly a good percentage on a test for me personally. But in volleyball, if you have a 640 hitting percentage, that's phenomenal. Again, Gilpin, just for an example, Gilpin, number 2 for Corpus Christi, she has the best hitting percentage in school history, and she was at 298 heading to the game. Watson has nearly doubled that, or has doubled that, and that's just to put that into perspective. She's been efficient.
A couple of really good attacks for A&M-Corpus Christi in this one. Going into the fourth set, Dowd is hitting at 545, Nicholson at 556, Fitzsimmons at 562. Lots of nice attacks for A&M-Corpus Christi. They will look to try to rebound here in set 4. They trail 2-1. Back to serve is Nicholson. And she puts it in play. Ecker pushes that one over for UTRGV. And there's Gilpin. Da Costa and Krug collide, trying to corral that one in.
Yeah, Corpus Christi just took advantage of that free ball UTRGV gave them.
Gilpin comes in with the strong attack, and that's what you look for when you look at Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
It does run through Brittany Gilpin, or at least that's how it ends.
We're going to take a small stop and play for just a moment. They're going to take a look at Da Costa. Looks like she's okay.
Yeah, she's been an integral part of this team. Obviously, as a senior libero, you mentioned she was an outside hitter. It's how she started her career. You have me fooled by the way she plays the libero position.
Transitioning last year and doing well. Nicholson back to serve again. A&M Corpus Christi. Here comes the attack. That's Watson, but she cannot get it through that formidable attack. Fitzsimmons and Carlson stand up strong. Texas A&M Corpus Christi takes the 2-0 lead early here in the fourth set. Nicholson for her third service in a row. There's the attack, Knudsen. Right into it, but Gilpin and Fitzsimmons can't control that attack. It slides out. UTRGV cuts back into it. It's now 2-1, Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in set 4.
You got to love it if you're UTRGV if Fitzsimmons makes contact and you get the point out of it. Fitzsimmons has been great on the block with 7.
Knudsen serving the back line. Quick dump by Nicholson, but it doesn't get down. Krug returning with the attack. Ecker rises up and puts it down.
That's the peril of the dump set. It's phenomenal the first couple times you do it, but once you go to the well again, you're able to put your team in a bad position if the opposing team defends it well, and UTRGV did that, tied it up 2.
Knudsen serving again. Big attack coming in. Fitzsimmons right into the teeth of UTRGV's defense, and she gets the point. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi now jumps out to a 3-2 lead here in set 4. Gilpin, the captain, back to serve. Another soft service for her. Here comes the attack. That's Watson. And Watson does a nice job of pushing that one down quickly. A&M-Corpus Christi tried to mount a return on that, but it slides out. We're now tied once again, 3-3 in set 4.
Watson put the pedal to the metal there with the aggression on that hit, and then when Corpus Christi returned it, she put it off and allowed the ball to go out of bounds.
Silva rising up to break that attack up. There's the aforementioned Karsten getting some playing time in set 4 as she pushes that one down. A&M-Corpus Christi taking the 4-3 lead in set 4.
She hit the line, Judge, which doesn't earn you brownie points.
DeCosta back in, taking the place of Ecker. There's Klepka serving for A&M-Corpus Christi. Watson coming right back is down, but she can't get it through that UTRGV block.
We talked about it before the game. Barbara Silva has been a phenomenal blocker as a freshman, but just as a player in general. And look who is in for UTRGV, the 2 of the 3 Serbians, Dubravka Vukoha and Bojana Mitrovic. Dubravka up to serve.
Big attack there for Karsten, but she again can't get it through that UTRGV attack. Oh, she does. Correction, she does. That pushes A&M-Corpus Christi back into the lead. They're up 5-4.
If you look at this UTRGV lineup, by the way, you have 2 Brazilians on the court, 2 Serbians, Libero from Senegal, and of course Ragni from Norway.
A very international roster for UTRGV.
Yeah, it's
Dowd with the serve. Here comes the attack. That's Krug. Gilpin keeps it alive. There's Karsten again, and she gets it off of the attack. Claire Karsten really having a nice set for A&M-Corpus Christi. She extends their lead to 6-4. Quick substitution. McCauley comes in to replace
Nicholson.
I couldn't tell you who that was.
Yeah, which is a surprise. She tends to play nearly every point.
Mitrovic dialing in, but can't get that attack through. There's Knudsen. But Knudsen is good.
If Nicholson's not on the court, this is the moment for UTRGV to strike. Because, again, this quick set offense out of A&M-Corpus Christi runs through her. She's established herself as kind of the point guard. And there Krug is up to serve. She's a transfer from Blinn College, right next to A&M.
Krug serves that one softly. Karsten rears up. Karsten again. Krug able to dig that one out. Here's Mitrovic. I'm sorry, that was Knudsen.
You could have had me fooled if you just looked at the power with that attack.
Knudsen coming in strong. She pulls UTRGV back level in this one. It is 6-6 in set 4. Krug with the serve once again. There's the attack by Knudsen. Green couldn't quite get that one up. UTRGV jumps out to a 7-6 lead in set 4. Don't forget, UTRGV leads this match 2-1, looking to close out Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Krug back to serve for the 3rd time in a row. Karsten pushes that one right into a dead spot in the floor. That was actually really nice timing. Vakoya comes up to play the front line. Krug is hanging back. Karsten puts it right between them. That breaks up a long rally for UTRGV. So Woods steps back to serve for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in that long, high serve. Now go to Knudsen. She'll push to the back line and gets it down.
And again, out of UTRGV, this is kind of their big lineup that they have on the court. Right now, you have a substitution, but that was their big lineup when you have someone like Ragni Knudsen playing in the back row.
Ecker in for Vatamata da Costa. Silva serving. And Silva just a little bit long on that one. That's a service error. We are now tied once again, 8-8 in set 4 between UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Double touch there by Vakoya. Point to Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They'll now take a 9-8 lead.
This set really mirroring that first set in terms of just a back and forth nature.
Down with the serve for A&M-Corpus Christi, but she has a service error. Back and forth, 9-9 between UTRGV and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. In comes Sekulic. She'll replace Bojana Mitrovic.
And also Alicia Watson. I think she needs a spotlight when she enters the game, especially this game.
You know Texas A&M-Corpus Christi's keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
Sekulic serves. Here comes the attack. Macaulay with the big hit. They can't get it down. Krug pushes it over. Macaulay once again. DaCosta keeps it alive. Krug pushes it over once again. There's Gilpin. Sekulic will push that one over. Long volley. There's Watson. And Knudsen. And Knudsen puts that one down.
Can you say point of the night? Point of the night, Brian.
10-9, UTRGV. That was a long volley between these two programs.
And Knudsen now, quietly, or maybe not quietly, is the leader in kills. She's at 18, Watson at 17. They both big on that point.
There's Macaulay trying to get A&M-Corpus back into it. Krug pushes that one over. Fitzsimmons doing what she does best, attacking right into the center.
It kind of looked like she levitated there. I'm pretty sure she didn't, but she was in the air for such a long period of time that really threw off the UTRGV defense. And by the time that attack went over the net, UTRGV was already heading downwards. That's how they got that point.
Nicholson serving. There's the attack. That's Watson. Big swing by Carson. And Carlson puts it down. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi taking a lead here in set 4. They lead UTRGV 11-10. Nicholson once again. Right to Knudsen. Great job by Kolepke to keep that one in. They'll push it back across. Here comes the attack. Knudsen again. Can't quite find her angle, and that one goes out by just that much.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to Kolepke, the libero for A&M-Corpus Christi. That was
full extension to get a hold of that one. Once again, another long service from Nicholson. Watson! Look out below. UTRGV breaks up that rally. It's now 12-11. UTRGV trailing Texas A&M-Corpus Christi here in set number 4.
18th kill of the game for Watson, tied with Radney Knudsen.
There's Knudsen back to serve. Woods can't quite get under that one. She pushes it long. Don't look now. UTRGV ties it again. We are at 12-12 in set 4. UTRGV, of course, leads this match 2-1. Knudsen back to serve again. There's Gilpin. Knudsen. UTRGV will pick that point up. That was tipped off the serve.
Again, this is a bit of a smaller lineup out of UTRGV. Just looking at this front row between Barbara Crew, Alex Ecker, and Alicia Watson, when you compare that to your bigger lineup with Silva and Mitrovic playing there.
Fitzsimmons coming up big on that attack, reaches that paw over and pushes it down. This fourth set has been contentious. It is 13-13, and the captain, Gilpin, comes back to serve for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Soft serve. There's Watson. And Watson pushes that one off of the attack. UTRGV jumps out ahead, 14-13.
The one consistency in this set has been the inconsistency of both teams mounting momentum. It's been back and forth, Bryan. Tie ball game, lead changing.
There's Ecker serving once again. There's the attack. Carlson doing what she does best. Puts that one right down the line. Guess what? We're tied once again, 14-14 here in set 4. Kopetka, the libero, serving for A&M-Corpus Christi. Watson tries to come up soft. That will not work against Karsten and Dowd. They put it right back down. Point for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They will take the 1-point lead.
And again, just want to shout out the UTRGV fans. Still in full force in the fourth set.
We'll get a quick timeout there, and that will be our media timeout here in set 4. We'll step aside. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Along with Dan Galvan, I'm Bryan Smith. We are in set 4 of the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Quick serve for Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Watson on the attack. Gilpin keeps that one alive. Big swing by Carlson, but she can't keep it in. UTRGV pulls it even here in set 4, 15-15.
We had a timeout, but we have the same story. Once again, a tie ball game here. So much on the line for both schools. You mentioned it's the South Texas Showdown. Right now, Corpus Christi has a 1-point lead, 9-8. There are 3 points on the line in this volleyball matchup.
Of course, UTRGV leads this one 2-1. A&M Corpus trying to keep this game alive. Dowd with a big attack, but she can't keep it down. That's Carlson. There's Mitrovic. Oh, no, wait. They're going to give that one to UTRGV. Big momentum shift there for UTRGV. Mitrovic dialing in, getting the point. It's now 16-15 UTRGV in set 4. Carlson trying to dig one in, can't get it. Barbara Krug coming right at them. UTRGV takes what might be the biggest lead of the match thus far. They're up 17-15 in set 4 and lead the match 2-1.
You see a lot of players in different roles. Barbara Krug has been a defensive specialist. There she is as an outside hitter, getting the point.
Silva tries to push that one over. Carlson again. Carlson really struggling to get her attack going. A&M-Corpus Christi will want a timeout. Again, we're in set 4. UTRGV leads Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 18-15, trying to close this match out.
Brian, you tweet a lot. Want to get rewarded just for tweeting, Facebooking, and Instagramming about UTRGV athletics?
I would love that.
Well, maybe you can, because you can get bonus points for checking in at home events, and now you can because you just have to download the VFan Rewards app on your smartphone today.
How much is that going to cost me, though?
It's free. It's a free download, and you can earn points to win prizes such as backpacks, hats, shirts, water bottles, and more. If you need more information, this is where you go. You log on to vfanrewards.com. Sounds like it's for you, Brian.
I will take it.
You will take it.
Where's my phone?
It's right there, Brian. It's right in front of you. But the reason why is because you are a man of social media, right?
And a man of sweater vests.
Well, that you are. And I think the one thing we'll tweet about, we'll Facebook about, we'll Instagram about, is this ball game we're watching.
The great South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. UTRGV on the verge of closing out their first win against Texas A&M-Corpus Christi since 2007. We're in set 4. They lead 18-15. They lead the match 2-1. Back to serve for UTRGV, Dubravka Vakoya. Here comes the attack. That's Carlson again. And Krug tries to bring it in against the attack. Can't do it. Carlson and Dowd stand strong. That will cut into the UTRGV lead. UTRGV leads Texas A&M-Corpus Christi 18-16 here in set 4, looking to close this match out.
And again, Nicholson has been substituted out.
Green with the serve for A&M-Corpus Christi. There's Mitrovic. That's McCauley. And Mitrovic again. Karsten again having a great night. Dials back and gets her kill. That digs once again into UTRGV's lead. It's dwindling. It's just now 18-17. Green once again with the serve. There's the set. Mitrovic comes in soft. Karsten tries to dial, and she gets it down on the back line. Karsten really having a nice match off the bench. This match is knotted up at 18-18. UTRGV coach Todd Lowry wants a timeout. He'll want to talk this one over.
If you need tickets for an upcoming UTRGV soccer or volleyball match, or maybe season tickets for our upcoming basketball seasons, all you got to do is log on to UTRGVtickets.com today to reserve your favorite seats. And you better reserve them, Brian, because if you look at this Fieldhouse right now, it's packed. It's exciting. This game is fantastic. I'm looking forward to the rest of the volleyball season. Of course, you have all the great soccer matchups. And lastly, basketball season is on the horizon, a month away from when these two teams play on the basketball court. You got to get your tickets.
Lots of great athletic performance by UTRGV. Of course, we know women's basketball, back-to-back postseason appearances for them. Women's soccer having a great season right now. You've seen what volleyball is able to do. Lots of athletic prowess on display at UTRGV. Get those tickets while you can. Back to serve for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Green, she brings that one in soft. There's Mitrovic on the attack. Green will push that one over once again. Here's Mitrovic, and she will not be denied. Coming in strong, UTRGV takes the lead again, 19-18 over Texas A&M-Corpus Christi.
Coming out of a timeout, you can't ask for much more. You can't ask for much more. UTRGV with the lead.
Barbara Krug serving for UTRGV. Big swing for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. And there's Mitrovic talking about big swings. And she pushes it a little bit wide. Boys, set 4 has been back and forth. We are now 19-19.
This has been fitting of the rivalry that this has been.
Woods back to serve with that towering soft serve. Mitrovic again. That's Gilpin. Da Costa in good position. Knudsen trying to put that one in. Can't get it over the block. McCauley and Dowd come up big for A&M-Corpus Christi on that one. They take the late lead, 20-19 over UTRGV here in set 4. Mitrovic looking for the kill, can't get it. There's Gilpin. UTRGV will just push that one over. Live to fight another day. But a big swing by Green. She'll get the kill. A&M-Corpus Christi mounting some momentum. They're up 21-19 here in set 4. They need a win because they're 2-1.
Again, that 2-point set lead has been the biggest of the set.
There's Mitrovic coming in soft. If you can't kill him with power, give him something soft to look at. UTRGV cutting into that deficit. Now down 21-20 in set 4. This is a pivotal set. UTRGV wins. They will take the match. Texas A&M Corpus Christi looking to extend it. Silva serving. Green attacking from the back line. She goes long. What a fourth set. It is 21-21. Effectively a race to 3 as UTRGV and Texas A&M Corpus Christi lighting up this South Texas rivalry series. The South Texas Showdown brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Gilpin with the attack, but it is no match for Mitrovic and Ecker. UTRGV up 22-21. We're going to get another timeout, our 4th timeout of set 4. Neither one of these coaches wanting this match to get away from it. Dan, what do you think of this 4th set?
I think this has been the best set of the night without question. The first set was incredibly close. The second set, Corpus Christi took control. UTRGV responded in the third set with a dominant set of their own. And here in the 4th set, it literally can't get closer. So much is on the line here in the South Texas Showdown. Again, UTRGV has not beaten Texas A&M Corpus Christi since 2007. I know it sounds crazy. That's nearly 9-10 years ago.
Important to note, last time these two teams played, just over 3 weeks ago in Corpus Christi, that went to a pivotal 5th set. So these two teams have really been building toward a very special rivalry series this season. Recapping the action thus far, UTRGV took set 1, 25-23. A&M Corpus Christi comes back, taking set 2, 25-14. UTRGV comes out of intermission, takes the third set, 25-15. Once again, we're in that pivotal 4th set. UTRGV with the late 22-21 lead. This is the South Texas Rivalry Series, the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Back to serve for UTRGV. That's the freshman, Barbara Silva. Gilpin with a big attack. That goes out. They'll give the point to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. They'll say that was touched. And once again, this tight back and forth. We're looking at it again, 22-22. There's Knudsen dialing in hard. Big touch. UTRGV coming in soft again. Gilpin puts that one back in set. Green tries to send it over. There's Knudsen. And Knudsen gets it down. UTRGV on the cusp of victory. They now have the slimmest of leads, 23-22 in set 4.
These tie ball games, they creep up on you in terms of how pivotal each point is. At 22-22, from Knudsen, you couldn't ask for much more.
The excitement is palpable.
Yeah. People are on their feet.
Sekulic serving. There's the attack. Fitzsimmons puts that one down. as we've come to expect, another tight fourth set, 23-23. UTRGV leads the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union, 2-1. Back to serve, that's Nicholson. Nicholson serves it up for A&M-Corpus Christi. Here comes the attack, that's Knudsen. Can't get it over, Sekulich will reset. There goes Watson. Here's Gilpin. And Gilpin, with the tape measure attack, puts that one down right on the line. A&M-Corpus Christi now taking the lead. It's set point, 24-23.
That back right corner is where she attacked to start the game, returns to there here in the fourth set.
Nicholson with the serve. Here comes the attack, that's Knudsen. UTRG will get the point, and the crowd erupts in excitement.
24-24, Bryan. You can't ask for much more.
This has been an electric fourth set. Here's Knudsen serving for UTRGV. Radney Steen Knudsen puts that one in play. Gilpin keeps it alive. Fitzsimmons feeding the back line, and she gets it down. Here is set point again for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. They lead set 4, 25-24. They trail in this match 2-1. What a South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
And they have one of their team leaders at the service line, Brittany Gilpin. She has been the offensive attack for A&M-Corpus Christi.
Reigning Southland Conference Player of the Week, Brittany Gilpin.
Yeah, and again, the best hitting percentage in school history. Here she is looking to set up her team's offense.
There she is with the soft serve. There's Watson. Can't get it down. UTRGV will look for an attack again. That's Krug. Big swing by Karsten. Can't get it down. They will look to feed Fitzsimmons, and she will push it down again on that back line. 4 sets was not enough. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi takes set 4, 26-24. We are now tied 2-2 in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back to the pivotal 5th set. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
On the field,
in the pool,
on the court.
we wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'm Bryan Smith along with Dan Galvan. 4 sets wasn't enough. UTRGV, Texas A&M-Corpus Christi will go to a pivotal set 5 here in the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. As was expected coming in, these teams back and forth across 4 sets. UTRGV taking sets 1 and 3, A&M-Corpus Christi taking sets 2 and 4.
Here we go with the 5th set again. It ends at 15 if you win by 2. Just a reminder, just to set the table once again, it's the South Texas Showdown. A&M-Corpus Christi has the 1-point lead, 9-8. It's, of course, a competition from soccer to cross-country volleyball, and now eventually to basketball. 3 points on the line here, and once again, UTRGV looking to get their first win over Corpus Christi since 2007. The last time they did that, it was here in Edinburgh.
UTRGV having a really nice match, but Texas A&M Corpus Christi up to every single attack. This has been an excellent match. Let's reset the players on the floor right now. For visiting Texas A&M Corpus Christi, that's Woods, Dowd, Fitzsimmons, McCauley, the captain Gilpin, Green. There comes the libero, number 11, Kopletka. And then looking over onto the side of UTRGV, we've got Alicia Watson, Alexandria Ecker, Ragni Steen-Knudsen, Dubravka Vakoya, Barbara Krug, and then back to serve for UTRGV, Tina Sekulic, the setter. Sekulic gets this one started, feeding the back line. Big swing by Dowd, and she'll get A&M Corpus Christi started. They'll take the 1-0 lead. And just like that, Dowd will come back to serve. No, we're going to get a substitution. Dowd comes out. In comes Shelby Perlich. This is the first time we've seen her tonight.
Freshman from Allen, Texas.
She'll serve it right in. UTRGV mounting their attack. That's Eckler. Ecker can't get it down. Knudsen. Big swing by Gilpin. UTRGV once again. That's Knudsen. She pushes it right into Green. McCauley tries to get it across for A&M Corpus Christi. And Gilpin with a soft touch once again. That's Krug. Gilpin digging deep, but Vakoya. I'm sorry, that was DaCosta. In perfect position. Knudsen. There's Watson. Fitzsimmons tried to push that one over. No can do.
And again, DaCosta, the libero for UTRGV, was absolutely unreal.
She was everywhere on the floor.
She does such a good job with just movement, putting her feet in the right position, knowing when to sacrifice it and go for that slide in, dig, and whatnot.
Tied 1-1 here in set number 5. Knudsen serving for UTRGV. And she gets the ace. Ragni Steen-Knudsen taking matters into her own hands, giving UTRGV the 2-1 lead here in set 5. Just to recap, we are tied 2 sets apiece, forcing this pivotal set 5. Knudsen back to serve again for UTRGV. Nice serve once again. Fitzsimmons trying to get crafty, but misses on it. Ends up pushing that right to Gilpin, but Gilpin's on her own side. UTRGV now extending their lead 3-1. As Dan said, this is a race to 15 if you can lead by 2. Knudsen serving once again. Big swing by Gilpin, and that's what you come to expect from her. The captain putting her team on her shoulders and powering that attack home.
Yeah, you had a couple aces there from Ragni. Corpus Christi answered back. They didn't want to go down 4-1, and here we are 3-2 with their setter at the line.
Nicholson, who we've seen set for long periods. She puts that attack in. Here comes Watson. Watson off the attack. She'll try again. And Gilpin misses on that one. Boy, Gilpin's starting to look a little tired. Her attacks just aren't materializing. UTRGV doubling up Texas A&M Corpus Christi here in the pivotal 5th set. They lead 4-2.
I mean, this has been such an excruciating game for both teams. UTRGV has had a bit more substitutions, but both teams are a bit worn out in them.
Ecker with the serve. They try to push that one deep. It looked like that was Carlson. Carlson can't find the right spot on the floor. That goes out. UTRGV takes the 5-2 lead here in set 5. Ecker with the serve. That one comes in shallow. Knudsen keeps that one alive. Here comes Watson. Watson puts that one 10 rows back.
19th kill of the game for Watson. And she's not leading the team, Brian. Radiston-Knudsen has 20.
A&M-Corpus Christi wants to talk this one over. Coach Steve Green takes a timeout. We'll take one with him. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
Don't change your channel. This is a big one. UTRGV up 6-2 in set 5. Ecker serving. Barbara Silva rising up and pushing that one down. There's Watson. Watson off the attack. UTRGV leads Texas A&M 7-2 in the South Texas Rivalry Series, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
And with that, you have 40 kills combined between Radiston-Knudsen and Alicia Watson.
There's Ecker with the serve once again. Big swing by Carlson. Followed up by Fitzsimmons. And they can't find an answer for UTRGV.
Barbara Silva has been a wall for UTRGV, a moving wall at that.
You sometimes worry when these matches go to a fifth set, what's going to happen? Which team can find the fortitude, can dig deep to win? UTRGV has really found something special on their attack. Once again, this is the South Texas Showdown, brought to you by Navy Army Community Credit Union. UTRGV leads set number 5, 8-2. Ecker with the serve. There's Gilpin. UTRGV putting their attack together. That's Watson. Watson once again. Alicia Watson.
That's 21 now. Old enough to vote if her kills were in person. I mean, Alicia Watson, as a senior, she has had a phenomenal game.
Ecker pushes that one in, almost gets it down. Fitzsimmons dials deep, and again can't get past Watson and Barbara Silva. UTRGV threatening to run away. They'll lead this one 10-2.
Set's been defined by Barbara Silva on the block, and then Alicia Watson helping her out along with the attack.
Ecker serving for about the 500th time in this set. Carlson tries to put it in, can't do it. Quick touch for UTRGV. Ecker puts it over. Fitzsimmons can't find her attack. Here's Watson. But Watson's attack gets broken up. Gilpin, the captain, coming up big. Helping with that block. That breaks a 7-0 run by UTRGV. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi now trails 10-3 in this pivotal set 5. Watson with the attack. Knudsen resets for UTRGV. That's Krug. Krug pushes that one through. UTRGV leads set 5, 11-3. We are on the cusp of a magical turnaround for UTRGV.
Get this, Brian. I was born in 1995. That was the last time UTRGV started 4-0 at home. That's what they're looking to do here with the win.
That may be the stat of the night. McCoy puts that one in play for UTRGV. Fitzsimmons coming with that straight down attack. Is able to put it in. That staves off UTRGV's momentum.
Yeah, Fitzsimmons has been big for Corpus Christi, obviously on the block, but she's had 17 kills leading the team.
There's Kapletka, the libero, putting it in play. Mitrovic. Boom! UTRGV jumps out to a 12-4 lead. Mitrovic coming in late here in the 5th set. And Texas A&M-Corpus Christi head coach Steve Green is not happy with what he's seeing. His team trails 12-4 in a pivotal set 5. A&M-Corpus Christi doing an excellent job in the first 4 sets of keeping this match close and getting their kills in, but this 5th set, everything has seemed to unravel just slightly.
This is a flashback to the 3rd set where UTRGV was able to win with a little bit of space. This is a tough position for A&M Corpus Christi here away on the road in Edinburgh. With UTRGV, this 5th set, you've seen an assortment of attackers. Obviously, Alicia Watson and Ragnstein Knudsen have made appearances, but Barbara Thias-Krug, who's usually a defensive specialist, she's changed up her role in this game as an outside hitter. And then Bojana Mitrovic just subbed in. She scored the last point for UTRGV. And I believe Krug will be the one serving the ball for UTRGV as they have this 12-4 lead. Again, first one to 15.
Historically, UTRGV has not been a great team in 5th set. They dropped their first 2 5-set matches open this season, but they're on a 3-game winning streak in 5 sets coming into this one. We can't underestimate the fact this would be UTRGV's first win since 2007 against Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and this is a big one. As Dan said, Barbara Krug back to serve for UTRGV. She puts in the soft serve. There's the quick pushover. There's Mitrovic. Big swing by Carlson. She can't get it down. UTRGV comes again. Back to Mitrovic. Oh my, that Mitrovic attack. What do you do?
You just sit and hope it doesn't hit you. 13 kills for Bojana Mitrovic. She has been a nice substitution here, kind of towards the end of this 5th set. Krug back.
UTRGV up 13-14 here in set 5 on the cusp of match point. Krug puts that one in. Here's the big attack. Carlson can't get it over. Kapletka tries again. Carlson, and again she runs into a wall. Ragnstein Knudsen and Barbara Silva teaming up for the great wall of UTRGV. It is now set point. It is match point. UTRGV leads 14-4 in set number 5. Krug with the serve. Carlson digging in, can't get it down. There's Mitrovic. Come back once again. That's Carson. Mitrovic. And it goes down. Bojana Mitrovic with a soft attack. UTRGV with the 5